series of protests about a hidden hand dictating those decisions. That's unprecedented. That is people waking up, big time. So it's been a fantastic day. I am so sorry you didn't get in.
Alex out here.
Oh, what?
Is Alex spoken already?
Alex don't need a microphone, does he?
He definitely don't.
Hey?
We can hear you, mate.
Yeah. But I bet some people have come a long way, haven't they?
Yeah.
Manchester.
Oh, bloody hell. I am so sorry.
Hey, no, don't worry about it. We're all here for a reason, Dave.
David, do you think this has been noticed by the powers that be?
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, they're used to... I mean, first Bilderberg meeting I went to was 1995, at the top of a mountain in Bergenstock, Switzerland. You know, and you never even got close to the hotel or even on the mountain. They're used to in secrecy, and unless they've done it for a particular reason. I bet tomorrow morning there'll be a question: who was it decided to go to bloody Watford, right? Right in the middle of all this population. So why they did it seems insane to me. But there you go.
David,
and going back now, you see, the mainstream media coverage of this, having denied that this lot exists, is not, the genie's not going back in the bottle now. He can't.
How long did the night existed for?
Well, you know what they think of conspiracy theorists? They're all bloody nutters.
Bloody nutters,
The point is, that these people in the mainstream media, unfortunately, are now going to have to come to terms with the fact that they've been misreporting the world their entire lives. Because what the mainstream media do is they see a dot here and a dot there and a dot there, and they report the dot. When you connect the dots, you see the picture. And this is one of the organisations through which you can connect the dots. I mean, look at it. Under that roof over there, you've got leading people in all these different corporations, from banking to tech to biotech, politicians and stuff like that. This is just a way of looking in to the web and seeing how it works. You know, this is why when you get to the peak of the corporations in biotech, there's one biotech company, there's one oil company, there's one pharmaceutical company. There's increasingly, when you look at the figures, one media company. And they're all got different names, so people think they're different. And they're the dots that the mainstream media report as dots and not connected.
David Icke, a friend of mine told me that you was a part of this structure to coerce us into accepting a dictatorship under
gatekeeper.
Do you think so?
Like a double agent. What would you say to those people?
Well, look, I was born.
I disagreed with it.
I was born on a council estate in Leicester in 1952, and I have been questioning the sanity of authority my entire life. And I'm 61 years of age, and I live in a one-bedroom flat, and the other bedroom is my office where I work out of, and therefore I ain't doing it for money. I ain't doing it because I look at the last 25 years. I ain't doing it so people will like me and think I'm intelligent and nice. You know, I mean, look at it. I'm doing it because I can see where it's going, and I can see where the children and grandchildren are going to be. 10, 20 years from now. People think it's bad now with the austerity and the increasing imposition of the police state, present company accepted. I don't know, maybe that's but yeah, I'm joking. But anyway, the thing is that if people think that's bad now, we haven't got where they want to go. We're still on the road to it. So this is why.
So how do we get out
this
of
is
it, Dave?
this is what drives me forward all the time to keep doing this. And you have weekends like this when it's everything that's gone before is worth it. You know, standing outside Bilderberg meetings with nobody there to this dream bloody land, mate. And the genie's out of the bottle; it ain't going back. And I tell you for why. As I said in there, we've reached the point now where the vast numbers of the general public are more aware of the world and what's going on than the mainstream media that are bloody reporting it. So, you know, this idea that the mainstream media will tell you what to think, well, it ain't going to tell you what to think, it ain't telling those people what to think, and increasingly it's not telling larger and larger numbers of people what to think. Thus, that programming arm that it's had, almost unquestioned, the media is telling you how the world is, that's gone. It's being eroded. Mainstream media's been losing ground for ages, but it's becoming of complete irrelevance now. The people are starting to lead and drive this by their expanding understanding of what the heck's going on. You know, three things: ignorance, acquiescence, divide and rule. That's what allows the few to control the many. Ignorance is ignorance that this was even going on, and this is only a strand in the web anyway, is being eroded. And we need to start going into the land of ceasing to acquiesce for their own enslavement, because there are 60 million people in this country, there's 7 billion plus in the world. The number of people in full knowledge of what they're doing is a handful, and they can only do it by keeping what they're doing from us, that they exist from us, keeping us in awe and fear of authority, and the third one is dividing and ruling us. So you divide this colour against that colour, and that religion against that religion, and this income bracket against that income bracket. And while everyone's fighting and cussing and competing with themselves, they don't look up and see the same hands on the strings to all of us. And if we can take those three things away, the house of cards will come down, because it's built on them. And the big one we're showing here is ignorance. Ignorance is being diluted. Hello.
Thank you very much.
Oh, we are going to go. I'm so sorry.
How do you save it?